Hello everybody, welcome to Living Satisfied. My name is Ellie and I have been gone for 2 months and I am so sorry. I don't even know where the time has gone, so there's that. But things have been so crazy in good ways and bad ways, and there's been blessings and there's been just horrible things happening and just like everything in between, and I've missed YouTube. So today I kind of wanted to share with you guys like what's been going on for the past 2 months and where I've been. So let's get started. First things first is I had my baby. I had baby Claire on July 31st. It didn't go as expected. I ended up being induced. I will do a labor and delivery video really soon because I really want to reflect on that birth process. I'll put up in the iCard Jones's birth story, which was pretty traumatic, especially at the end. Claire's wasn't as traumatic, but it definitely it's black and white. Like, it was just completely different than Jones's birth for good reasons and for bad. But I had her, and leading up to her birth, I just had a hard time. I ended up going to the ER, which I can put in the description above or down below. I was sick. I didn't feel good. Things were just kind of going crazy. I was having a really hard time managing being late in pregnancy and having Jones, who was like really needing my attention. I don't know, I just didn't feel good at all, and so I just didn't put pressure on myself to film. And then I had baby Claire. I had her a week early, and things were okay. We actually ended up having a lot of car issues, like expensive car issues that we were having to deal with about the month leading up to her birth, and we were trying to like get them going, and Jay was trying to do a lot of the work himself because that is gonna be cheaper, and so that's what we were working on, and we got most of it done. I mean, it was gonna cost us like a couple of $1,000s to get all that work done in like a dealership, so I'm very thankful that my husband is smart and can research things on how to do certain stuff. So that was kind of crazy, like not having 2 functioning cars and trying to manage that. And then I made a list on my phone because there was just a lot going on. So we had baby Claire, and initially she didn't really nurse well. So she started nursing, but then she wasn't gaining weight. So we're taking her to the pediatrician every couple of days to get her weighed. She lost a good amount of weight post-delivery, which is normal. It wasn't even up to like the 10% allotment that they allow for birth loss, but she just wasn't gaining. So we ended up going to lactation specialists, and they diagnosed us with a lip and tongue tie. She had I don't remember the like degrees or levels of lip and tongue tie, but they were pretty severe. And especially the lip tie, it would not, basically that means that it doesn't stretch up. There's like some bands that come down. And then the tongue tie, they were like saying that she had a posterior tongue tie, that it wasn't horrible, but it was definitely significant. And so we went to go get that fixed. And so when she was a week and a half old, we went in to get that fixed, and we went to a dentist. They do laser surgery for it. Definitely the way to go. I've had quite a few people that I know, and a lot of people like friends of friends that have gone to ENTs, ear, nose, and throat doctors to get their baby's lip or tongue tie fixed, and they've had to like go back to the dentist to get it like refixed with like the laser surgery. So if you have a lip and tongue tie, just go to laser surgery because it was really easy. It took like 5 or 10 minutes. And the healing process is a lot better, and it's a lot less traumatic, I guess, especially the healing process. So I went and got that fixed when she was a week and a half old, which she was so little. And luckily the dentist that I went to is one of the top in the Tennessee area, and they actually have these little like ER visits, and so they were able to get her in extra quick because she was so little. Normally there's like a minimum of like a 2-week wait but they were like, since she's so little and she's not gaining weight, she's failing to thrive, as they call it, we'll go ahead and put her in the ER visit. So that was awesome, very expensive, but awesome. It really made a difference. It took about a week to really like have her improve. She still has some issues right now, but we're just not really gonna worry about it. She's nursing and gaining weight fine, so we're good. So after that, the day before I got her tongue and lip clipped, we found out that my dad has leukemia. And so he had been feeling sick for, I guess he's been starting to like have weird symptoms and not feeling well for about probably 3 months beforehand. And then it got progressively worse, especially right before he went into the hospital for his leukemia. So he, I'm trying to think, they went in, they thought something was wrong with his heart because he was like, couldn't even like walk from his car to the house without being like so out of breath. And so finally, after multiple tests and going to the doctor, they diagnosed him with leukemia. And literally he got diagnosed and they were like, you need to go to ICU like now. And he actually ended up like going home, finishing up some stuff for like, you know, a few hours, then rushing to the hospital because the doctor was like, you are like at a super high risk of having a major stroke, because his blood count was so far out of normal range that they rushed him to the hospital. And so that was, I don't know, a week and a half after I had Claire. So like first week of August, and I guess second week of August, and he has been in the hospital ever since then. And so he has been doing intense rounds of chemo. He got home on September 9th, which was actually his, or 8th, which was actually his birthday, which was such a blessing. But he's been stuck there ever since the diagnosis, and you can't allow children in under the age of 12 into the area. And so it's been really, really hard to go see him because I have 2 kids under the age of 2. And so it's just been really intense and lots of tears, but his prognosis is good, but he's still probably gonna have chemo and stuff like that for the next like year. He's gonna get a bone marrow transplant, or they say it's called a stem cell transplant now. And so hopefully that will happen in the next month. We do have donors available, actually like 4 matches, which is awesome. And so we're riding that journey. And so we've been staying at my parents' house with my mom a couple days a week while he was in the hospital. He's home now, so we're not over there, but we'll stay like 3 to 4 days a week over there. And so it's just been kind of like fluttering from like house to house and trying to just be available to my mom. Not that she necessarily like needs us there, but it's just nice to have someone else in the home, especially when she's dealing with so much stress with my dad being in the hospital, especially so suddenly. And so we've been happy to do that. It's just been a little crazy. So yeah, and then just trying to get used to having 2 kids. Jones is actually awake from his nap. He's crying right now, but it's not time for him to be up. So I'm trying to let him just kind of learn to play a little bit in his crib. But it's been a lot. It's been a lot. The transition from 1 to 2 has been intense, especially with my dad going into the hospital, Claire with her breastfeeding issues, car issues. We actually had a car issue happen this morning, which luckily isn't like an emergency thing, but we will have to get it fixed at some point. And it's just been a lot. And through it all, like there's been good things and bad things and 10,000 bills to pay. But at the same time, like I don't want this video to seem like oh, woe is me, like oh, poor Ellie, all this stuff is happening, because there really has been so many blessings in between everything. I feel overall happy. There's been like bouts of sadness, bouts of anger, bouts of frustration, but I would say like overall, like I'm happy. I'm happy to have my baby. I'm happy that my dad didn't die of a stroke, that he was able to get to the hospital when he did, and that he's on the road to recovery, even though he's gonna get a lot sicker before he gets better. And so it's been good. But that's where I've been. And I do plan on posting videos to you guys once a week. That is my goal. And I'm hoping that this can be the start of this adventure of posting weekly, hopefully more than once a week. Like I said, I do have videos already filmed that I can just edit and post. It's just been hard to get the time to sit down and edit and kind of get everything going. And posting a video to YouTube properly takes some effort. And so I really hope that I can do this for you guys, because I miss it. I miss posting YouTube. I miss getting responses from you guys, from people in my community saying that things have helped or they just enjoyed watching a video. And yeah, so that's where I've been. I tried to not make this super rambly, but I'm really bad at not rambling when I'm filming. So there's that. And this is probably gonna be mostly a one take. I'm probably not gonna edit it down much. So thank you guys for watching this video if you choose to, especially all the way to the end. It's been such a roller coaster. We have a long road ahead of us. My kids are not allowed in my parents' house because my dad's home and because he doesn't have an immune system, essentially. Basically, any kids under the age of 4 can't really be around him because they are like just virus carriers. And so hopefully I'll be able to like go on walks and stuff. They said that we can, like, as long as they're in the stroller and we're going in open air, that they can hang out. So hopefully we'll do some more walks and things like that. And yeah, so join me on this ride of having 2 kids, and let me know if you have any questions. If you have any video suggestions, write them in the comments down below. I would love to get an idea of what you guys want to post. Otherwise, I'll just post whatever I would like to. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.